Okay, so right now we're going to encrypt the file. Here's the file we're going to encrypt. A1. So we'll go into the compiler that's going to run the encryption. Okay, so we're going to type encrypt. Okay, now we'll type the file that we want to encrypt, a1.txt. And it happens pretty quickly with a small data file. And now we'll decrypt it again and recall it something else. Call it A33. Okay, so a33.txt is the new decryption file name. So this is the ciphertext of the thing we put in. So it's pretty complicated looking. And if we re-encrypted this again, it would be roughly 4 times larger, 4 to 6 times larger than this is now. Notice how it became much longer than what it was. And then here's the decryption. It decrypted that thing back to this thing and renamed it something else. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do a video encryption. It's the same process.
Snapchat, meet best friend.
That's the video we're going to encrypt. So the file name is vid.mov. And the length of the ciphertext, I can control that. I can make that longer or smaller, either by changing the random number generator, we cut it off, or by encrypting it more. And each time we encrypt, it strengthens the encryption because it doesn't form a group on the algorithm, which current algorithms like DES or AES, that's an unresolved question with their algorithms. Which if you paired this with AES and DES, it would give them that property. Okay, so vid.mov. Okay, so it encrypted the file. Now we're going to decrypt it. Oh, I spelled decrypt wrong. Decrypt. Okay. Whoops, screwed that up. And notice now I don't add the extension on the file, which means it'll intake any encrypted file and decrypt it. We'll just call this V3. Which means if I were to get an encrypted file through email and I decrypt it with this, I don't even know if it's a picture, video, or text. But it's within the code that it will decrypt it to the correct file format. So the attacker wouldn't even know if it was text or video. The decryption on a video like this it's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, so it's done. Now we exit. Now we go back to, let's look at the ciphertext. Okay, so this is it's gonna be kind of long. This is the ciphertext for the video. Okay, so pretty kind of complicated looking. Yeah. Now let's go back down to the decryption. V3 is what we called it.
Snapchat, meet best friend.
So it encrypted it perfectly, or decrypted it perfectly back to the original video. So that's how we run the encryption and decryption. And we can do, oh yeah, pictures, video, or text.